So what do we've got now for our IP segment? I guess we're going to do intellectual property in China, trademark stuff, right? So everybody knows that China is one of the problem spots from an intellectual property standpoint, but they are trying to get better. They've enacted new legislation recently that is meant to give more teeth to the intellectual property law there. And equally just recently, New Balance won a fantastic case, at least by Chinese standards. As you may appreciate, New Balance has the N trademark, right? And so, of course, there was a Chinese company, a rather large one, using that same N. And they went to court, not in the US, but in China. And guess what happened?
New Balance won.
They did.
And how much money did they win?
They won $4 million, which, you know, if you look at the US IP landscape, $4 million is not a very big verdict.
But nobody ever wins that much in China,
But
right?
in China, that's a big deal. And of course, the winning counsel for New Balance in China said that we hope this sends a signal to the rest of the Chinese market. So who knows? Hopefully things will improve there as far as IP protection goes. And we continue to recommend that our clients file intellectual property in China. And the fact that the environment is improving there is good news for IP holders.
I just want to say one thing too. They were also ruled to have acted in bad faith after failing to cease infringement, despite the court having told them so and given an order to that effect.
So that's pretty unwieldy, I guess, but it is a good point that you bring up. And that is in China, when you're trying to prove intellectual property theft, you have to show bad faith, which is an element that is not in US law, at least for trademarks and patents. And so proving bad faith is sometimes kind of hard to do, especially if you're in China.
So China really is trying to come along with the rest of the world and enforce intellectual property rights for everybody.
That's right. That's